Hi everyone, this is Steph from Fern Yoga. Today we've got a water element based flow, so lots of movement consistent with our breath. We'll get straight into it. So bring your knees out wide, your toes to touch, and we'll come into a child's pose. And walk your hands slowly out, forwards and down, resting the head gently into the ground. Notice here your palms, are they consciously grounding? Perhaps you want to turn the palms up towards the sky instead today. And settling here into the chest and the breath. Breathing low into your abdominals, your belly. And letting go of everything that's happened in your day. And committing and surrendering here now. You might like to slowly walk your palms over to one corner of your mat. And taking more of this lateral flexion into the side body. Breathing space into your lungs. Particularly now here as the weather begins to cool. We want to take time into our bodies to settle. And changing over to the other side if you haven't already. And gently walk the hands back to the center of your mat. You're going to roll your body up to all fours, walking the hands back. Knees come back underneath the hips. Let's extend our left leg out to the side. And your right hand will come under your nose, your left hand rather. Right hand will come up towards the sky. We thread the arm under, hover the shoulder, reach to the extended leg. Inhale, opening, breathing in. Exhale to twist, hover, reach. Last one here, you might follow the eyes to the fingertips. And then this time we'll land the shoulder all the way down to the ground. Resting the hand. You can stay here, the left palm can come underneath the shoulder. You can use it to twist a little deeper. Some of you might like to take the half bind behind your back. That might feel a bit better through the shoulders. Drawing that shoulder away from your ear. And those of you who have a little bit more space, you might like to slide this bottom arm down towards the outside of the leg and get a slightly deeper twist here. Releasing the bind, bring the left palm back underneath your shoulder, lift yourself up. Keep your legs where they are, start to walk your hands towards your body, come up into a kneeling position. Right hand to your hip, left arm reaches over for the counter stretch. And here we go into gateway pose. Let the left hand come back down the thigh, reaching towards the ankle. Right hand reaches over your head. Hands will come back down to the mat. And you kick the right leg back behind you. And then bend the knee. Try and touch the ceiling with the foot. Draw the knee in towards your chest, curl and round in. And then the exhale to lift the leg back up, bending the knee. Tap high up into the right armpit, curling in, round the shoulder blades. One more here, inhaling. And then exhaling over to the left. But notice, try not to drop through your right shoulder as you twist. Breathing in, staying here. Counterbalance with this left arm. Or you can reach back and grab a hold of the foot. Kick the foot into your hand. Lift, look forward, steady gaze. Release the foot, release the hand back down to the mat, coming into a tabletop. Round the chin in towards your chest, taking a cat. And then drop the belly, lift the gaze, your cow. We'll go over to the other side now. Right leg extends out behind you. Right hand comes underneath your nose. Left arm reaches open. And we twist and lower the shoulder, hover. Breathing in, open twist. And the exhale to sweep it, hover. We'll go one more round. Pushing into the left hand. You might follow the eyes with the fingertips. And then come all the way down, drop the shoulder, drop the ear. Same thing here, the right hand can come underneath your shoulder. You might take a half bind behind your back. And if you have a little bit more space, you might start to wriggle this twist a little deeper, taking that bottom arm to the outside of your left leg. And then we'll come out, keep the legs as they are. Right hand returns underneath the shoulder. Walking the body back up into this kneeling position, left hand takes the hip, right hand comes over the head for the counter stretch first. And then into gateway pose, let the left hand come down, right hand rather, and reaching all the way across to the right leg. Coming back down to your mat, extending the leg back behind you. Bend the knee, kick into the ceiling. Draw knee to nose, round everything in. Kick the leg back up to the sky, bending the knee. Tap high up onto the armpit. And then inhale to kick up. Exhaling, rounding into your nose. Last one here, tapping across to the opposite elbow now. Try not to drop the shoulders, even here. Inhaling, hold. Opposite arm will reach out and forwards. Or reaching back, grabbing a hold of the foot into this asymmetric bind. Steady gaze here forwards as well to one point. Let the knee come back down, hand comes back down. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. And then round chin to chest, like an angry cat. Tuck the toes, coming back into a downward facing dog now. You can pedal out through the feet here, establishing the stance. Notice if you have your hands wide, pressing fully into the whole handprint. You're going to bring your feet out as wide as the mat, walk your hands in, so shorten this downward facing dog. Take your left hand across to the outside of your right leg, and then twist and turn, looking underneath the arm. If you grab a hold of the thigh here, it's a little easier for the twist. You're a little bit more open through the back of your legs. You'll grab down towards the ankle. Releasing that twist, go over to the right hand side, outside of the left leg, looking underneath this arm. You can come slowly back to center, walk your dog back out. And then walk your hands in, back towards your feet. You're at the back of your mat. A slow roll up towards standing here. Let the head be heavy. You trust your legs. Feel rooted in the soles of your feet. The arms will come all the way up to the sky. You might even gaze up, take a new breath in. Hands come back down towards your heart center, reset. Breathe in, arms come up wide. You might follow here with the eyes up to the hands. Bow and fold. See if you can keep that spine straight. Maybe a gentle bend in your knees. Walk the palms back out to your downward facing dog. We'll lift the right leg up towards the sky. Step forwards between your hands. Drop the left knee down to the ground into a low lunge. Arms come up, Anjaneyasana. Hands will interlace behind your back. Cross the right thumb over your left to start. Draw the knuckles down towards your heels. Sink the hips forwards and down. And then, with straight arms as best you can, pull those palms away from your lower back. Some of you might gaze up towards the sky, a little bit more depth through the front of your body. To release the hands, charge through the front heel first to gain strength in the legs. Frame the foot, heel toe your right foot to the edge of your mat. And then you might draw this knee away from your body with the right hand, coming onto the blade edge of the foot here. You might have more space to come down onto your elbows. Hand can stay on that knee. You might bring both hands down to the ground and fold. Lizard lunge. Gentle rock from side to side here. Might be nice to massage the body into this shape. Stay close to that exhale. Let it be easy. Notice any clenching in your jaw. Lifting back up onto your hands. Bring that knee back into the outside of your right arm. So glue the knee to arm. You can stay here for the lizard lunge, or you can wriggle and snuggle your right arm underneath the right leg. That's the half bind. Maybe the full bind, the left hand can come behind you, interlacing the hands at the lower back. Bow the head. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Bringing your knee back in line with your left. Tabletop. Shift forward, shoulders will come over your wrists. Keep the hips high. Lower your chin and chest down to the ground. This is Ashtanga Pranam. And then roll, belly first. So tuck pelvis, belly comes down. Heart is the last to lift, bringing you into a cobra. Back of the neck stays flat. Head comes back down. Push up. Child's pose. Hips come back to your heels. Settle for the breath in. Stay for the breath out. Downward facing dog. We'll go to the other side. Left leg will lift. Watch those toes as you lift to a three-legged dog, so keep your hips even. You can come up high onto your toes to step the foot forwards. Right knee comes down to the ground. Anjaneyasana, the arms will come up. You might even gaze up for a little deeper back bend. This time your left thumb will interlace on top of your right thumb. Sink the hips first, draw the arms straight. And then pull the knuckles away from your lower back. You might offer the gaze up. And then gently release the hands back down to your mat. Come to the inside of the left leg. Heel toe your left foot to the edge of your mat. Come onto the blade edge of the foot. You might use the left hand to push this knee away from you. You might come down onto the elbows. Hand can stay on the knee. Maybe both arms come down and you fold and bow. The same offering here, maybe a gentle sway to side for some of us. But let this movement be conscious. You can bring the palms back underneath the shoulders, lifting up. And bring that knee back to the outside of the arm, glue it in. Staying here for your lizard lunge. Or taking the bind, shuffling the left shoulder underneath the thigh. Hand can come to foot. Right hand can come behind the back. Or full bind, both your fingertips interlace at your lower back. Head can bow, last piece here. Release the hands first, coming back to your hands and your knees. Shift forwards, shoulders over wrists. Ashtanga Pranam, lower your chin and your chest, hips stay high. Drop belly first, so roll pelvis under. Chest lifts, breathing in cobra. Head comes back down. Child's pose with knees underneath your hips. Breathing out. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Downward facing dog, come all the way back up. Look forwards. You can either take little steps or a light hop to the top of your mat. The halfway lift, long spine like an L shape. Fold forwards and bow, maybe soft knees. Better for your lower back. Arms come up all the way, inhale. Hands come back to your heart center. This is Sun Salutation A. Arms come up, Urdhva Hastasana, breathing in. Fold forwards to Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, high plank, lowering to low plank. Elbows in line with shoulders here, lifting to untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, come all the way home. Step, walk or hop lightly to the top of your mat. Catch the breath in for the halfway lift, that long spine. Fold and bow again. Toes come to touch, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sweep your arms beside your ears, sit low. Take a breath in. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift again, gather the breath. This time you can step or jump back. If you're jumping back, land in a low plank, please. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Watch the big toe, pinky toe even. Step the right foot to the outside of your right hand today. Bring the back heel down for warrior one. Toes are pointing forwards here, arms come straight up to the sky. Straighten your front leg, fly the arms beside your body. Right hand takes the lower back, left hand reaches forwards. Twist your body to the right, hand comes to the outside of the right leg. Right hand comes up to the sky, test the balance, charge to the back leg. Top hand comes back to the lower back, bowl this left arm forwards, reach forwards. Take the bind behind your back, interlace the fingers, or grab opposite elbows. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, pull the knuckles tight. Fold and bow the body, pyramid, Parsvattanasana. Bend the knee, release the hands, bring them back to the mat. Maybe three-legged plank for some of you as you lower into your low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, breathing in. And step the foot to the outside of your left hand. Back heel for warrior one. Feel grounded first before you rise. And the hands will sweep back beside your body. Left hand to your lower back, right arm bowls forwards. Twist, hook the palm to the outside of the left leg. Top hand might lift up, challenge the balance here. Use that back leg as a rudder. Top hand touches the lower back, bowl the right arm forwards, reach forwards. Interlace the hands behind the lower back here. Match what you did on the other side. But hopefully left thumb comes on top of right. Fold forwards, bow, pyramid with the bind. Release the hands, bend the front knee. Hands come back down to the mat. Three-legged plank again for those of you who can. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Step, walk or hop lightly to the top of your mat, taking that halfway lift. Fold and bow. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees. We'll slow lower the hips all the way down to the ground. Come lightly into the seat. Extend your legs forwards. And we'll lie your body all the way down to the ground. Palms will come behind the head. Feet will lift into tabletop. Lift the shoulders away from the mat. Extend the right leg. Tap right elbow to left knee. Extend both your legs. Open the elbows wide, low boat. Tap across to the opposite side. Inhale to low boat. Exhale to tap across. In, out. Nice and slow here. Let this be more about control in the strength rather than the amount of reps that you can do. Keep those shoulders nice and open. Last one here. And just notice if you're bringing that knee close to your chest, can you bring it in line with the hip? Elbow comes up to the knee. Come all the way down to the ground. Maybe feet to touch, knees out wide. Catch the breath in. Slow down the exhale. Five breaths here. Two more. Nice soft exhale. Last one. And draw your knees back together. Palms come beside your body, palms facing down. Lift your legs up to the sky nice and straight. You can point or flex through the toes. And I'll lower the legs, we'll crisscross the ankles, one at a time. 3, 2, 1. Hold the toes to touch together. Slow lift back for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in towards your chest. That's the move. So we inhale, lift the legs to an L shape. Crisscross the opposite ankle as you lower the legs. Hold the toes to touch. Glue that lower back into your mat. Lift slow. 2, 1. Bend the knees. One more round. Lift the legs. We crisscross to lower and hold. Slow lift back up. 2, 1. Bend the knees. Little rock from side to side if you like. And step the feet out wide as your mat, keeping the knees bent. Arms can go out wide like a T shape or a cactus over your head. And drop the knees over to one side of your mat. You can gaze in the opposite direction for a deeper twist. Settling the body again. 3 breaths. Last one. And then over to the other side. Change the gaze as well. Two more breaths. And last one here. And bring your knees back in towards your chest. A little rock up and down the length of your spine. If you can, see if you can bring both your feet to the ground. One lift up to chair pose. Sweep the arms back beside you. One more time. Inhale, chair pose. Arms sweep back. Maybe the legs straighten a little too. Right knee comes up into your chest for stork pose. Fly the leg back behind you for Dekasana aeroplane. Lightly touch the toes down, crescent lunge. Arms come up. Back heel comes down for warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Elbow will come to thigh. Left hand comes over your ear for extended side angle. Wide-legged forward fold, lower the body. Straighten the front leg, turn the toes in. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. You'll turn to the back of your mat for side angle. Elbow comes to thigh, top arm over your ear. Stand up tall to warrior 2, strong through the legs. Flip the palm, reverse your warrior, reaching back. Prepare for crescent lunge. Come back, lift the back heel up. Both arms come up to the sky. Arrowhead, lean forwards. Arms sweep back beside you. One big step, chair pose. Left foot meets the right. Stand up tall. Release the leg. Left leg lifts up. Chair pose rather. Bend the knees. Sweep the arms back. Left leg comes up. Breathing in. Fly the leg back. Dekasana aeroplane. Lightly touch the toes down to the back of your mat. Crescent lunge, inhaling. Back heel grounds, warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Extended side angle, elbow comes to thigh. Top arm comes over your head, reaching forwards. Wide-legged forward fold, straighten the front leg, toes turn in, bow. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, breathing in. Toes will turn out to the top of your mat, elbow to thigh, side angle. Warrior 2, charge through the legs to come back up. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, breathing in. Crescent lunge, turn high onto your back toes. Arms come up. Arrowhead, sweep the arms back beside your body. Toes come to touch at the top of your mat. One big step to chair. Stand up straight, release the hands. Arms come up, breathing in. Fold forwards and bow the body. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Low plank as you step back. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts to the sky for a 3-legged dog. Tap knee to right arm as high as you can, curling in. 3-legged dog, breathing in. Knee taps to the left arm, even through the shoulders. 3-legged dog, knee comes into your chest. Step the foot forwards between your hands. Crescent lunge, arms come up to the sky. For arrowhead, lean the body forward, sweep the arms. One move, hands come to your heart, Left leg crosses over your right. Toe tap for eagle pose, or bind the ankle behind the foot. Left arm will come underneath your right, or you can hug the shoulders. Lift the elbows, sit a little lower before you bow the body. Half moon, arms will come out wide first, straightening the right leg. Fly the left leg behind you, hips will stack. Drop the foot lightly to warrior two at the back of your mat, straighten your front leg. Hands will come back down to the mat. High to low plank as an option. You can always meet me in a downward facing dog as well, if you'd like to skip these flows. Left leg comes up, breathing in. Tap the knee to the left arm, high as you can. Three-legged dog. Over to the right arm, even shoulders. Last time here to three-legged, to step forwards to top of your mat. Crescent lunge, one breath in. Arrowhead, sweep the arms back. Hands come to your heart. We hook right thigh over your left at the top of your mat. Garudasana eagle, right arm comes under your left. Palms to touch, or we hug the shoulders again. Sit a little deeper, lifting the elbows. Fold and bow. We fly into half moon. The arms will unravel first into a T shape. Back leg releases, kick the heel out. Try and stack the hips. Toes will touch down lightly at the back of your mat for warrior two. Reverse your warrior, straighten the front leg. Both hands will come back down to your mat. And this is your final flow if you would like, or I'll meet you back in a downward facing dog. Step, walk, or jump forwards to the top of your mat. Come slowly all the way down to the ground. Knees will drop over to the left-hand side. Make this little mermaid sit. If you have a little bit more space, maybe the left foot comes up to the hip crease. We'll take a twist over to the left. If you have the bind, the right hand, the left hand will come behind you, reaching for the top of the foot, the big toe. Coming out of the twist, right heel to the inside of the thigh. Right leg extends forwards, left heel in. Fold and bow the body over the extended leg. Keep flexing the toe. And we twist the body now. Left hand comes flush to the outside of the leg. We will open the arm up to the sky, bring the palm to the back of your head. Elbow taps down and across to the knee. Inhale to open. Exhale to tap. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one here. Fold all the way down. Top arm comes all the way up to the sky. It touches the mat behind your left hip. Lift the hips for flash dancer. Hips come back down. We'll switch sides. Knees will drop over to the right. This little mermaid sit first. Maybe the foot comes to the inner hip crease. We twist over to the right. Taking the bind to the top of the foot, if it's there for you. And coming back to center, reset the right ankle to the inside of the thigh. Left leg comes out long. Keep the toes flexed here as you fold and bow the body over the leg first. And think belly to thigh, so long spine. Hand comes to the outside of the extended leg. Top arm comes up behind the head. Take that elbow up wide, tap it down and across to the knee. Inhale to open. Exhale to tap. One more. And all the way down. Top arm comes up to the sky again. And it touches the mat behind you. Lift the hips, offer the heart forwards. Top arm comes over your head. Hips will come all the way back down to the ground. And the knees come in towards your chest. You can support the backs of your thighs here to lower onto your mat. A little hug of your knees in towards your chest. Arms will come out wide. Cross right leg over your left. Let's take twisted roots. Drop your knees to the left. Your spine is in neutral, you're gazing up. If you want to deepen your twist, you'll look over the shoulder, away from the knee. And come back to center. Left leg comes over. Drop the knees to the right. I'll deepen my twist and look over my left shoulder. Or I can keep my gaze nice and neutral, gazing up to the sky. Coming back to center here, bring both your feet down to the mat. Palms will come back beside your body. Setting up for a bridge pose, you can just brush the ankles here with the tips of the fingers. On the inhale, we'll lift the hips, lift the arms over your head at the same time. And then as you exhale, we'll lower the upper spine, middle spine, then the lower spine. Hands come with you too. Inhale, arms come up, hips lift, chest into chin. Exhale, lower, arms come down. Every notch of your spine lowers individually. Now notice here, are you pressing evenly through the hips as they rise? Even through the soles of your feet. As you lower here, how steady are the knees? Control through the legs. Last round here, breathing in. Chest into chin. Push into the heels. Lower down like a massage, like a wave of the spine. A happy baby, your knees come back in towards your chest. Happy baby, you'll grab the blade edges of your feet. Maybe a gentle rock from side to side might feel nice. You keep drawing that tailbone, your lower spine, all the way down to the ground. So you feel that stretch, the outer hips. And then dropping the heels in towards the groin, you can catch the tops of the ankles here. And a nice little stretch, like a soft butterfly, soft happy baby. And then when you're ready from here, the arms will rest beside your body. Arms will, shoulder blades soften away from your ears. Legs relax out long. Let's take our final rest in Shavasana. I'll leave you here as always. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.